characters. You know, Giwa, the Giwa-led fashion, you know, can hold a private meeting and decide whatever they want to do. But is this according to the statutes? Will FIFA recognize whatever they have done? That is the issue. You know, you can hold private meetings, you can ban people. That was how this issue started, banning and unbanning, recklessness. You know, now you have announced the suspension of LMC. The issue is that the referee said that they will not officiate. Is it the problem of the LMC? Who is going to officiate if the referee refuses to officiate? So what are they talking about?
They're also setting up a committee to investigate the NRA also.
Investigate what?
The NRA for their referee missing up the game.
Tony, we don't need the issue here is very clear. FIFA has written a letter. Obin Nogba, the purported first vice president of
it's a fake. The letter is fake.
Then the burden, I hope he knows what he's saying.
The burden of proof is on him.
On him to substantiate his
that
allegation.
Is a fake letter
that
from
is a
FIFA.
fake letter. He should come up with a superior argument. Anybody, any of us here can send a letter to FIFA. FIFA is a body that is open, but they recognize the Nigerian football that is properly constituted. And this board, from all indication, was not properly constituted. So what are we talking about? FIFA has written, they will vacate, signed the letter, and everybody saw the letter that vacate 12 midnight today.
But they are going on. But Toby, what do you feel? What do you feel about this one, suspending the LMC, putting a 6-man committee in place to run the league in the end of the season, and all of that, also investigating the referees? What can you make of it? You think that's what do you see? Is this going to continue? Are the clubs going to continue to stay out, the referees continue to stay out, or you think this is a game changer?
Yeah, really. I'm not sure it's going to be a game changer. Because, I think it's going to be difficult for Chris Giwa-led side because he's looking as if all the stakeholders in Nigeria
on one side,
on the other side of Giwa mission and his crew. But suspending the LMC will not change anything, in my own opinion. If you want to investigate the NRA, I think the NRA will still make a stand. Just like Onye said, it was the NRA that withdrew all the match officials, and there's no way the LMC, the Nigerian National League, the nationwide the Women League, can organize a league matches without a referee. So if you are suspending the LMC, why don't you suspend the NNL also? What about the nation? What about the Women League?
Because suspend all the leagues.
Suspend all the league because it was the NRA that said all their match officials are not ready to officiate all the game because
the crisis are revolved.
The crisis are involved. So
anyway, let's do something very quickly.
We need to resolve.
Let's do something very quickly. We were in Abuja last week. It was Tuesday last week. We were in Abuja. We were at the Congress that held at Chida. We were at the Congress that held at Bentley. The pictures are seen on your screen, and we have decided to put the two out for you to see. What you are seeing on your screen is the Congress that held at Bentley, and the man with the microphone that you are seeing on your screen Oye, is General Secretary Musa Amadu. He left the Chida Congress when they said they were going to have elections, and he says, look, elective Congress is not on the agenda. He walked out and came here to be a part of this Congress to draw up a roadmap that will usher in elections September 4th. That's Musa Amadu at the Bentley Congress. And we decided to put this out for you so that you can also judge for yourself via the number of people at this Congress to find out if these are executive committee members sitting with Musa Amadu. That's Kwande, Yusuf Fresh, Emeka Yama, Deji Tinubu, and others. And these are the delegates at the Congress. Lagos FA Chairman, Ogun FA, Abia FA. These are other delegates at the Bentley Congress. Other delegates at the Bentley Congress, just for you to be able to judge. And I think at the end of it, Amanzi Uchegbulam and some other Ebele Hige of Edo. I mean, this is just to show you the picture of the Bentley Congress. Oye.
Well, Toyi, pictures don't lie.
Yeah.
And even in democracy, majority carries the vote. So I mean, everybody knows, I've confirmed that the Bentley Congress, had the majority of stakeholders.
40. They said 40 out of the 44 delegates were there at the Bentley Congress.
FIFA has said it that it is the decision of the supreme decision-making body, that is the Congress, that they will abide by.
And they recognize this Bentley Congress.
Recognized this Bentley Congress.
Let's show you the picture of the Chida Congress, because we were also there, and we also captured for you the Chida Congress. Interestingly, that was a Congress that the Minister of Sports came to address early on. He declared it open, and later on, he went on, and after he left, they had an election and that produced Chris Giwa. That's the sports minister. These are the pictures from the Chida Congress that the sports minister wants to recognize. And that FIFA says, we do not recognize what you guys did, and all you did is a sham. That's what.
Yeah, we can see some.
These are the pictures of the Chida Congress. These are the pictures for you of the Congress that held at Chida Hotel.
And Tony, to put it on record, I mean, according to the statutes, is it legal for the Minister of Sports to address a Congress?
You could declare it open. I mean, it could be a sign of honor. Come and declare it open, and then you take a walk. As the man in charge of sports in Nigeria, you could come to declare it open. I mean,
as an observer.
Yeah, just to observe.
He was invited as an observer.
Come and observe, and he could, I mean, give you the honor as Honorable Minister of Sports to say a few things. Onye, I'm going to come to you because we've read the communique of the Giwa-led faction of the NFF. Let's read the communique now of the Congress-led faction that has also come in to us. Number one, the Congress says, we want to inform Nigerians that despite the letter received from FIFA dated August 29, in which the governing body refused to accept the sham elections allegedly conducted at Chida Hotels on the 26th of August and advised Chris Giwa and his co-host to desist from claiming the executive committee members, it says it is important to raise this alarm before it is too late and inform Nigerians that if the hammer falls, if Nigeria does receive a suspension from FIFA with all its attendant adverse effects on Nigeria, then we must know the unpatriotic Nigerians and those who refuse to call them to order are the ones to blame. Oye?
Well, Tony, when you look at the whole issue critically, I think the Honorable Sports Minister has not been an impartial arbiter. And he is the father of sports in this country.
You don't, what proof do you have that it's not been?
No, Tony, in the first place, the court order came from Jos. You know, the chicken is coming back to roost. The court order came from Jos, and you know, Giwa is from Jos. And
okay, we'll talk about it.
It has followed that sequence.
Let's pause on that a little bit.
His body language has shown that he is stating towards one candidate. What we need is peace. He should, you know, provide a solution to the problems of NFF.
Let's pause on that a little bit because you can't, I mean, pinpoint that the minister is at fault unless you have evidence. But let me.
Okay, why is security being provided for one fashion and the others are being hounded?
Let's wait until we have somebody to speak on the side of the sports minister. Let's look at what you have on your screen. The Under-20 Championship concluded over the weekend. Final qualifiers. We had Egypt beating Congo 2-1. Congo qualifying 3-2 on goals aggregate. We had Cote d'Ivoire beating Libya 3-1. Cote d'Ivoire qualifying 4-3 on aggregate. We had Zambia beating Malawi 1-0 to qualify 3-1 on aggregate. Of course, before now, Nigeria had qualified because Lesotho failed to show up. Gabon lost 1-4 to Ghana. Ghana qualifying 4-1 on aggregate. And then you had South Africa beating Cameroon 2-1, South Africa qualifying 4-3 on aggregate, and you had Mali losing 1-0 to Togo, but qualifying 3-1 on aggregate. So the winners of these games have qualified to join Senegal.
Yeah, Senegal.
That will be hosting
in March
the
next year.
African Youth Championship in March
Next year.
2015. That's the roll call. Senegal the host, Nigeria, Ghana, Cote d'Ivoire, South Africa, Mali, Zambia, and Congo completing the 8 nations that will play at the CAF Under-20 Championship. All right, let's go on a quick break now. During the break, we'll bring you some highlights from tennis, the US Open. When we're back, we'll be speaking to Tala Adavi on Sports Tonight. Join us again. All right, that's some highlights for you from the US Open. But let's quickly cross over now to Flushing Meadows because we have Tala waiting to join us.